Hey guys, what's up? It's your friend Jordan Jazz, and today I watched No Time to Die, the new movie in the James Bond franchise, and the final movie to be played in which Daniel Craig would have been playing James Bond. So it's the last movie in which Daniel Craig is playing James Bond. It's his last role in the James Bond franchise. After that, he's moving on. The same Hugh Jackman did with the X-Men series. He said tata bye bye to the X-Men franchise with his last movie Logan. Same Daniel Craig is doing this time, and Daniel Craig has given 16 years of his life to the James Bond movies, starting with Casino Royale. So today I watched No Time to Die, so let's review it. And mind you, it's a spoiler review, so if you still are a big fan of the movie, then please you can skip this, because I can give some spoilers, but some mild spoilers. But still, if you want to enjoy and know whether the movie is good or not, stay tuned. But before starting the review, I'll be really glad, like all YouTubers in the world, if you could please support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys. Let's start. So I will not talk about the story in detail, because the story of all the James Bond movie is just pretty same, in which the James Bond guy has to save the world at all cost, even if the lead characters may have to lose themselves or their lives in the process, So if you want to know the detailed story, because the detailed story itself is equipped with some twists and turns and plots and subplots, and here and there, at one location, then other location, and one country, another country. So you have to read Wikipedia, or you have to watch this 2 hour 47 minutes movie to know the full story. But pretty much the plot is same, that the James Bond guy has to save the whole world. So let's talk about what I did not find good in the movie. First, we'll talk about the negatives. I watched this movie in Hindi dubbed version, so I don't know what the English dubbed version was like, but still I find the Hindi dubbing version was to be okay. And I found the movie to be very slow, very dragged, very slow paced, heavy and long dialogue scenes. Yes, a long scenes of dialogues, lot of chit chat, long takes of talking. Characters are just talking and expressing their emotions a lot. So when you think about an action movie, and specifically of James Bond, or even in the Fast and Furious franchise, you think that you go into the theaters with the expectation that one action scene, the next action scene, the next action scene. This movie entertains, but it entertains only in bits and pieces, and it is engaging in that bits and pieces only. As soon as the action sequence disappear and the character starts communicating and talking, which was even not very engaging, or not very, that involves audience attention. So whenever these action sequence shifts and characters start talking to them, audience cannot connect with them, cannot relate with them, and so it feels like skipping. I was really not interested into seeing the conversation. I was more interested towards seeing the action sequence, and whatever the conversation these guys were having, it was very long and they were talking, so it was not very engaging. So it's a heavy dialogue and long dialogue movie, and Spectre was still engaging from this one. I found this movie engaging and interesting only in bits and pieces. Whenever these action sequences used to come, my interest and the excitement used to go to the highest, to the climax, and then flats down when they start communicating with each other. Style over substance. When a movie starts focusing a lot on style, it loses the substance, it loses the hold of the substance. Something happens with this movie too. This movie is highly stylized, highly good production design, high value, high on style, but on the substance level, I think it is not as good as expected. Opening sequence. James Bond movies always have a strong opening sequence with a fight scene, with the action scene. This movie has a rather dull opening scene and a really non-engaging opening scene. I did not find at all that interesting, and it was very long too, till the opening credits. James Bond, in James Bond's movies, what happens is that they show you an opening scene, then the credits come. So the credits took a lot of time to come. So it took times, the pacing was also slow, so it took time to get to that level. And apart from that, this movie does not have a good villain. It lacks a good villain. Definitely. Rami Malek tried to play a villain, but he did well in his character, but I did not find that villain at all. Very, very dull villain, very it was like not expected. Let's talk about the positive aspects of this movie. Good cast, everyone was very cool looking, everyone was very stylish. It's a highly stylish and a highly cliched movie. Daniel Craig was awesome, was looking stylish as always. And apart from that, they had a good cast, and Lashna Lynch and Anna de Armas, they were looking very stylish, very gorgeous. I loved both of their works. So they were really cool. And apart from that, I want to give a shout out to the costume designer. Her name is Sutairat Anne Larlab. Thank you for making everyone in this movie look so stylish and glamorous. And the action sequence were also good, be it the Cuba party action scene or the lab escape, you know, where they show something related to the magnetic field. That was also good. The Italy fight scene that they show in the starting, it was also well choreographed, all the things with the bike and all. And the jungle fight scene was good. The last climax scene was okay. It was not something very unique. You have seen this in a lot of movies. So action sequence of this movie was okay, was good to okay level. It was not something, you know, to the next level. It was decent. And great production design. This movie has one of the finest qualities, best production design. Awesome. The production design is just ooh la la, you know. So it was highly exquisite, stylish. Kudos to Mark Tilsley and Dennis Gassner, who are the production designer of this movie. So the production design was really awesome. And the cinematography by Linus Sandgren, you know, the whole movie, 90% of the movie is just lit with blue colors. So it was looking very stylish, very good. The movie had a blue color and the blue feel, you know. So 90% of the movie is just in blue, edited in blue, and you know, lit with blue lights, and also it was looking really beautiful and really stunning. Some scenes were shown in red lights, you know, in the scene where in the water or in the submarine scene, it was shown in red lights. Apart from that, the whole movie is just blue in color. So this was my spoiler review of NTD. If you have watched this movie, then comment below, let me know how do you like it. And if you like this video, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, lots of love, take care.